The 32 paths of mystical wisdom derive from the first chapter of Genesis, the story of creation in which the name of God, Elohim, is mentioned 32 times. Elohim is used in the story of creation because creation is the process whereby the One manifests as the many through 10 divine utterances, the 10 Sephiroth. In the book Gates of Light by Rabbi Joseph Kikatilla, Rabbi Kikatilla describes the 32 pathways as such. Know that the Kabbalists who enter into the essence of the Torah secrets say that the beginning of creation and the first issue of desire was drawn from the 32 pathways of wisdom, and they are the essence of the beginning of creation, and are included under the rubric of the name Elohim. The Book of Formation begins with 32 wondrous pathways of wisdom. Yah engraved his world, because all the pathways were in line with judgment and true justice. You will find that the name Elohim corresponds to each of the 32 pathways of wisdom. Because this is the essence of creation, you will find that only the name Elohim is employed throughout the creation story. So you will find the name Elohim mentioned in connection with the 32 wonders of wisdom. These are the names mentioned in the order of their appearance in the creation story. 1. In the beginning Elohim created the heaven and the earth. 2. And the spirit of Elohim moved upon the face of the waters. 3. And Elohim said, Let there be light, and there was light. 4. And Elohim saw the light that it was good. 5. Elohim divided the light from the darkness. 6. And Elohim called the light day, and the darkness he called night. 7. And Elohim said, Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. 8. And Elohim made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. 9. And Elohim called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. 10. Elohim said, Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear, and it was so. 11. Elohim called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. 12. And Elohim saw that it was good. 13. Elohim said, Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. 14. And Elohim saw that it was good. 15. And Elohim said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. 16. And Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. 17. And Elohim set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. 18. And Elohim saw that it was good. 19. And Elohim said, Let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth, in the open firmament of heaven. 20. Elohim created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly, after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. 21. And Elohim saw that it was good. 22. Elohim blessed them, saying, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. 23. And Elohim said, Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind, and it was so. 24. And Elohim made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. 25. And Elohim saw that it was good. 26. And Elohim said, Let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. 27. And Elohim created man in his own image. 28. In the image of Elohim he created he him, male and female created he them. 29. Elohim blessed them. 30. Elohim said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. 31. And Elohim said to them, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so. 32. And Elohim saw everything that he had done, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Now, my son, open your eyes and see how each of these 32 paths of wisdom is sealed with the name Elohim, to tell you that anything that was created in the beginning was created with the essence of each of these pathways, for all was created with true justice. The sages were referring to this idea when they interpreted the verse, "It is he who fashioned you and made you endure." They taught in Midrash Kohelet, he and his court decided upon the exact nature of each limb, and then fashioned it thus. So all creatures, their characteristics and their sizes, their deeds and their natures, were all created from the line of Din. Each one of them was judged by the heavenly Sanhedrin, which is known as Elohim, and they were judged with the straightforwardness of true justice. There is no pathway of the 32 which is not sealed with the name Elohim. All of creation, which was created through the name Elohim, is fit to exist eternally, for all things were created equitably, with truth and with absolute justice. No creature requires any additional qualities, nor any fewer qualities than those which were decreed in the original creation. Thus the verse states, "For all the deeds of Elohim will be eternal. One should not add or subtract from them." If this is so, open your eyes and see, for the name that is known as Elohim is the name that is designated for justice and judgment, and he is the one who created everything with justice. He too brings all creatures to justice, for all works of Elohim will be brought to justice on each hidden thing. Thus you should contemplate the fact that the name Yahweh, may he be blessed, when he came to create the world with judgment and justice in the name of Elohim, included mercy, which is the name Yahweh, may he be blessed, so that the community may slowly move toward the justice of Elohim, for no creature can survive if he does not behave mercifully with them because of the existence of the great Sanhedrin and their harsh judgment, which is known as Elohim. For this reason he had to include mercy. This is the essence of, "These are the generations of the heavens and the earth on the day that Yahweh Elohim made the heavens and the earth."